Fact is that the bills that the future president here, that the senator's talking about, I hear this large savings. The president my friend from Vermont thinks that the employer is going to give you back if you negotiate his union all these years, got a cut in wages. I took on Putin in terms of in terms of what was going on in Ukraine. Mm-hmm. I've taken on these leaders around the world. I'm the guy that's gone in and met them. I've taken on all these leaders. U.S. troops died in Iran and Afghanistan. That's like just flat out acknowledging we've been doing everything we can do to keep Biden from being the nominee, and guess what? We tried it in Iraq. It's not working, so now we're going to try, in Iran, we tried in Ukraine. Because they invaded another country and annexed a significant portion of it called Crimea. Right. He's saying that it was my boss, it was his fault. Look, we provide a Medicare option. That's exactly what Brock and I talked about in the beginning.
Couldn't get it through, though.
No, we couldn't get it. But now, I got assault weapons banned for 10 years. It had to be reauthorized because of hanging chads in Florida. The last president said, no, I'm not going to reauthorize it. And folks, one of the things I'm proudest of is getting control of the Paris Climate Accord. I'm the guy that came back after meeting with Deng Xiaoping and making the case that I believe China would join if we put pressure on them. We got almost 200 nations to join. I watched what happened when the kids from Parkland marched up to, and I met with them, and then they went off to up on the hill when I was vice president. They went off the hill. And then we had another program that the court said, well, you don't have executive authority to do that on our own. We did that in 1976, and we started in 2000. Backing up to 2014. Go to Joe 30330 and help me in this fight. Thank you very much. It would be it'd be 154 billion. 2.5 million, 300,000. Like 600,000+ people. There's each and every one of them.
60,000. Yeah, 60,000.
660. I missed it. It would put 720 million women back in the workforce. Roughly 25% of their, they gave it, I think it was 54, don't hold me to that, 54%. Over 500 miles a day, 250 miles a day. 150 million people have been killed since 2007, more than all the wars, including Vietnam. Now we have over 120 million dead from COVID. It's estimated that 200 million people have died, probably by the time I finish this talk. A $15 million, $15,000 minimum wage. 500,000, 50,000, 50,000. 330 or 303-330 or BOO. Wait. Billions of $2.3 billion worth of, $500 billion out of $1.6 trillion worth, $1.4 trillion worth, out of $1.4 billion. And by the way, it costs a lot of money. It cost about $740 billion over 10 years. And